Sometimes the families left behind by those people who have gone missing give up the little hope that they have, especially if it's taking a long time already. It may sound sad, but at some point in time, they've got to carry on and continue with their lives. Such is the case of Tara Grinstead. She had disappeared until her case went to a dead end. It was until 12 years later that the case had a lead, and it ended with an unexpected twist. Born in central Georgia, Tara Grinstead had a fairly ordinary childhood. She was conventionally pretty and very popular. She was a cheerleader in high school, and with the dreams of becoming a teacher, she went off to study at Middle Georgia College. During the year 1999, Tara had ignited another passion aside from teaching: beauty pageants. A talented singer, she eventually moved on to the state-level Miss Georgia pageant, but she had no idea of the horrors that were waiting for her there. Tara taught classes and even began working part-time as a middle school administrator, all while her heart remained in the world of pageants. She coached pageant contestants as her side job, helping with makeup and wardrobe. All was well, but it wouldn't be for long. One day, Tara attended a beauty pageant and enjoyed a cookout with some friends. Then, 2 days later, she mysteriously never showed up to work. She'd been in such good spirits, her friends had noted. Was there something wrong? Worried, her co-workers turned to the authorities. Authorities searched Tara's property for clues about her whereabouts. The front door was locked and her cell phone was inside. Her car was in the driveway, unlocked. Her dog and cat were home. Strangely, the only things missing were her keys and her purse. There were a few odd details, however. A latex glove, the type worn by police officers and medical workers, was found in her yard. An investigator said that the cops suspected foul play from the beginning, but found little physical evidence. Technically, she remained classified as a missing person. Volunteers helped search on foot, while Tara Command Center was set up with a telephone tip line and a website. The website was www.findtara.com. Rewards of $100,000 were offered for Grinstead's safe return or for information leading to an arrest and conviction if she was harmed. The authorities interviewed an ex-boyfriend who had dated Grinstead for 6 years, as well as other male friends that she had, but no one was charged. Her family appeared on 48 Hours, begging anyone with information to come forward. Tara's stepmother, Connie Grinstead, said that she believes there is a piece of the puzzle that is missing, and when that piece of information comes in, it would lead them to the answers of what happened to Tara. For 11 years and 4 months, the search for answers never stopped entirely. Eventually, despite the investigators' continued search, Tara was finally pronounced legally dead. The community was devastated. Despite her being pronounced dead, intrigue into the beauty queen's disappearance was very much alive. In 2016, filmmaker Payne Lindsay launched a hard-hitting true crime podcast that saw him traveling to Ocilla, Georgia, and doing a little research of his own. His podcast aired without providing any answers, but it did bring the case back into the public eye. Half a year after episode 1 aired, Georgia investigators received an interesting tip 11 years after Tara's disappearance in what one veteran investigator called the most complex and difficult case that he'd ever encountered. A tip blew the case wide open. A local woman, Brooke Sheridan, told investigators that a man named Ryan Duke had told her boyfriend, Bo Dukes, that he had ended Tara's life. Worse, Ryan had convinced Bo to help him destroy the body. After Brooke tipped off the investigators to Ryan's crime, she confronted Bo and told him to turn himself in. Currently, he is awaiting trial for concealing the incident that happened to Tara Grinstead. He'll serve as the lead witness in Ryan Duke's trial. Unfortunately, Tara's real mother passed away before she could know the truth of her daughter's disappearance. Still, the city has found a certain peace in the revelation. When facing dire circumstances, the tiny town of Ocilla put together an inspiring effort to find a lost soul who was dear to the city.